It might sound crazy to call it a coordinated plan to undermine public lands, but like it it is. Hey everybody, Alex, Wild Montana here with your week 4 government shutdown update. It could be tempting to think that one of the things that's happened during the shutdown, one of the silver linings at least, has been sort of a slowdown of the coordinated effort to undermine and dismantle public lands. If only that were true. You've probably heard that as part of the shutdown, a whole bunch of federal employees have been furloughed. One of the groups of employees who has been designated as essential, though, are folks whose jobs are approving oil and gas permits. Oil and gas permits are being approved. They're actually being approved at the same rate as they were before the shutdown. Obviously, that's bad in and of itself. It does such a good job of illustrating the pattern that we've been seeing for the last 10 months. When you follow it out to the end, every time it ends with putting public lands in the hands of corporations and billionaires. And I'm going to sort of walk through how that works. If you go back to January, one of the first things this administration did was to declare an energy emergency, which essentially removed all sorts of roadblocks to oil and gas development. The only problem with that was, of course, that for years the U.S. has actually produced more energy than we. After that, there was a real push to appoint former oil and gas industry executives and lobbyists to like pretty key decision making positions. And kind of at the same time this was happening, there was a huge push to fire a whole bunch of BLM and Forest Service employees. There was a push to cut a bunch of agency funding, to even close regional offices, to roll back the roadless rule. All of this, it's bad on its own, but when you factor it all together, it's just a super reckless prioritization of energy development, of oil and gas. Point is, like, this is a pattern to cut funding, to eliminate input, to remove protections. And then, I mean, essentially you break the system, complain that the system is broken, and then use the fact that you broke the system as justification for, getting rid of public land. Yeah, that's sort of the state of play at this point. So stay tuned. There's going to be a lot more coming. And yeah, thanks for your support.